scientist, and I want to make sure the science is right. Yeah, eat it, dude. All you are in this case, you're one of those expert witnesses that get a check to come to court and say whatever the prosecution or defense want you to say, like skew your specialty in the way of the prosecution or in the way of the defense. That's all you are.
Right.
Yeah. And the fact that, like, the reason I call this whole thing a joke, because the fact that he tried to make it seem as though he had no affiliation, knowing that he did. And this is one of those cases where you got a smart, stupid person. Because in this world of the internet, you ain't hiding nothing. And the minute you say that, it's gonna make people like me say, "Hold on, why did he go out of his way to say
who
that?"
Is he?
Right.
Yeah.
Now I gotta find out if he's telling the truth or not. Now, if you don't say that, and then someone still says, "Okay, let me see who this dude is," well, then you have a chance to say, "All right, yeah, I do," but you have a chance to explain yourself. Now, there is no explanation because you tried to hide the fact that you have any affiliation. So now I'm not gonna believe anything you say. Your best bet was to say nothing at the beginning, but here we are now. What else came out of this report today? Oh, apparently the best part of this whole thing is they're defending the text messages, and in a real stupid way.
Right. Stupid.
Apparently the Deflator was talking about, he calls himself that because he's a fat ass. Because that's a thing that everyone has heard of. That's like a real thing. Like, yeah, that's what we do in every neighborhood. We call the fat guy the Deflator. The fat guy that's trying to lose weight, he's called a deflator.
The fat guy losing weight.
Oh, God. That, like...
Well, guess what, Mike? Just start call me the Rhymer. That's what you start referring me.
Yeah,
what you want me to refer?
Behind your back, I already do. For different reasons, though.
Oh, there you go. What you want me to call you?
I don't know, dude. Whatever it is you call me behind my back. Just keep doing that.
Whatever.
Speaking of, like, you know who's a funny dude? Or not, well, I can't call him a funny dude because I don't really hear him often, but he might have just had a good day today. That dude on Ricky Smiley's show called Special K.
Oh, Special K is a fool.
Is he? Today, he was doing this thing called, like, the ghetto statistics. It was absolute. It was one of the most ratchet segments ever, but it was hella, well, of course, because the ratchetness made it funny. Anyway, that dude said, he said, for all the dudes that use the pull-out method as their form of birth control, 85% of them have bad nights of sleep 7 to 10 days after.
What?
Yeah, dude. It was so stupid, man. I wish I could have in some way like recorded it and played parts of it tonight just to have more content. But yeah, it was hella funny to the point I gave this dude a follow on Twitter, dude. Not like it means anything, but for me to follow him. But I was just like, yeah, that was funny, and I like ignorant stuff, so you win. Follow.
Yeah, Special K funny, man. He's from Augusta.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny cat, man. It was funny today, I should say. There's so many things that are going wrong now with the defense of the Deflategate situation or whatever you want to call it. And part of it is, and I forgot who said it today, and I want to make sure they get credit for it. I think it was Ed Werder. It may have been Ed Werder, but he was like, okay, if everyone's so innocent, why did you suspend the equipment guys? The NFL doesn't
fire them. They got fired, didn't they?
They got suspended indefinitely, and they got these rules put on them that they can't deal. One of them can't deal with footballs for a year, and the other one can't deal with any material or footballs for or ever or something crazy like that. But the fact that I'm getting to, or the point that I'm getting to, is that the NFL doesn't. Those aren't suspensions that the NFL can hand down. Those are strictly team employees.
Team. Mm-hmm.
So they suspended these guys. So why? Tell me that. See,
I had tweeted that earlier. Tweeted that earlier. Like, if nothing happened, why they get fired?
Did you tweet it from the Sports Kings Live account? No.
Of course I did.
Did you? See?
Of course I did.
See how little I expect of you now, and you proving me wrong. I guess that's a good thing. I told you the other day, I like to be surprised in that way. You know what I mean? I like to be surprised in a way where, like, you know, I'm like, man, folks ain't crap. And then somebody just hand me over $100 bill. I'm like, yeah, you all right? I'm surprised.
Right.
You not one of the people I was talking about. So yeah, it's real crazy that now all of a sudden, yeah, it was taken out of context. It's like, because what you're doing is, and my guy Jim Trotter, who, by the way, kills it on those NFL Insider shows. Dude. Like, he don't play them games. Everybody want to play those little funny, like, what if games? Jim be like, no, that's not happening, and I'm not playing. And I'm like, yes, get him, Jim. But yeah, his time may be short because he won't conform to the program.
Keep it real.
Yeah,
he keeping it real.
He won't conform to the program, and eventually, yeah, your skin has way too much pigment for you to have that attitude. Yeah, ask Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, he plays the game. They still put him out for like a week or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he was talking about, what did he say? Oh, he's talking about them insulting people's intelligence now. He's like, that's the point you can't get to. You can't now, you know, in all your claims of innocence, now insult my intelligence by telling me this dude is the Deflator, but it only means that he's trying to lose weight. Gone. Everybody should have just clicked off the site immediately. Goodbye. Yeah, that's the most stupid thing anyone has ever heard. Here's the other thing that came to my mind today as well, about all this stuff, like how the NFL just can't get it right. Like, no matter what they do, they're just so, like, Larry Moore and Curly. You know what I mean? They're just so, like, stupid for just stupid sake. Because the fact, like, you had everybody pretty much on your side. Like, even the people who were on ESPN, like Ryan Clark and Jeff Saturday and Antonio Pierce, which, by the way, let me ask you guys this. How many days has it been since you've seen Teddy Bruschi? Do you remember me? Remember me talking about Teddy Bruschi on Thursday? Right. Yeah. Oh, with his head up Tom Brady's ass so far you couldn't even see his shoulders anymore. Yeah, dude. After that day, like Damian, like they brought back Antonio Pierce, who is one of my least favorite. Like between him and Teddy Bruschi, I don't know who should jump off a bus the soonest. They're both like just ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, hadn't seen Teddy in a minute. I'm not saying one has to do with the other, but, you know, coincidences are coincidences. So anyway, Antonio Pierce is on there today. All the people who was like, yeah, Tom Brady needs to get punished. When the punishment came out, they was like, damn. I didn't know it was going to be that. Yeah, like all the people who you had, you lost them when you start pulling in draft picks and start doing like $5 million fines and all that kind of stuff. Under the guise of, well, the precedent was set with the Atlanta Falcons, which was stupid to me, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe you find them, right? But Arthur Blank, he fell on the sword immediately. Arthur Blank, it wasn't no debating. Arthur Blank was like, yep, we're guilty. Give us our punishment. We'll take it like men. Next thing you know, Rich McKagan took off the competition committee. They getting fined $200 or $350,000, and they get a draft pick taken away. It's like, hold on, B. What happened to this whole don't lie to the commissioner thing? Like, how is that supposed to help us? See, and this goes back to one of my rules in life. Like, make people do their jobs. Police pull you over. You done had a long night at the club. Have you been drinking, sir? Hell no. Not, well, maybe one beer or a little bit. No, damn that. Do your job. It ain't my job to help you. That whole, if you be truthful with me, it's going to be a lot easier on you. No, it's not. Because if I tell you I'm drunk, you're going to still take me to jail. Mm-hmm. That's the law says you have to do that. You ain't going to be like, all right, I'm going to wait here while you sleep it off. Or, hold on, let me run and get you some coffee so you can sober up. That's not going to happen. Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't give a damn. Have you been, and I don't even drink no more. But even in those days, have you been drinking? No. Hell no. But why does your breath smell like spearmint and beer? Well, it's this new spearmint flavored beer that I'm that I'm chewing. Dumbass. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And no, I'm not walking no line, and I'm not breathing on nothing, and I'm not giving you no blood. Now. Anyway, same thing with this. Make people do their jobs. Like Arthur Blank thought what he was going to do because he presumably learned from a situation that he went through here in Atlanta with his star quarterback. And the big thing was like, he lied to the commissioner's face. Like, that was the bigger deal than the dogs being electrocuted and drowned. That was the bigger deal.
Yeah.
Like, damn, them dogs, he lied to Roger Goodell. All right, cool. Yeah, we're going to give him all this time and then think about suspending him more when he gets out of jail. All right, whatever. So then Arthur Blank said, well, I know not to lie. What I'm do is just tell him we did it. And we found the guy who did it and fired him. And it was Roddy White. First, I bet when the commissioner heard that, he was pumping his fist at first because he thought it was the real Roddy White, the dude that's always criticizing him on Twitter. It's like, yes, finally got him. Yeah. No, Commissioner, not that guy. There's actually another guy who worked on the sound.
You hired him, Daddy?
Named Roddy White. Like, Roddy's name is not even Roddy. I can't remember what it is, but it's not even Roddy. Which is, again, weird. And I think he named it.
Roderick?
No. It ain't even close to that. It's something totally different than that.
I was joking because
his middle name might be Roderick.
Oh,
the other dude. See how I missed that? See how I missed that? Just went right on my head.
Yeah, Sherrod.
That's his name, Sherrod? Oh, okay. So that's how they get Roddy. Black people, we so creative with nicknames. Sherrod.
Oh yeah, Sherrod Lamar.
I just call him Sher.
It ain't even Lamar, it's Lamar. Like somebody from the West Coast. What's your name, fool? Lamar? You Lamar?
Mork.
Lamor.
Buster.
Lamar? Right.
All right.
Sherrod.
So that's pretty much your update on the whole improperly inflated football scandal. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. Don't expect to hear anything from Mr. Brady himself. Don't be holding your breath on that one. For the most part, he's got a dream team of lawyers. They're going to do everything they can to preemptively discredit this report before they go before whoever the arbitrator is and whoever the independent mediator will be, if it in fact is not Roger Goodell. He's got to start picking these dudes better because he thought he had a win when he picked Paul Tagliabue. He's like, yeah, this dude, I know this dude. Even so, he was like, yeah, you're an idiot.
He used to have this job.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
He knows what I'm going through.
You have no proof. Everybody go back to work, except for you, Sean. You don't have a union, so sucks for you. That was the thing that sucked the most, dude. Though, like the fact that the man came out and said everything you're saying to me is idiotic. So all these players can go back to work because their union is appealing on their behalf. Coaches don't have a union. So he suspends the coach, he's just suspended. And that's what it's going to be. That dude lost a year of coaching football for a few words that were said. And yeah, that's damn near unforgivable. If I'm Sean Payton, I'm just patiently, biding my time and waiting for the day that I can get this ginger back. Some way, somehow. It's just, I don't know. I think I'm rambling a little bit now because I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts because I don't have the things that I would normally want to have. Like, I'm not as prepared as I like to be. I like to try to get 2 hours of just solid prep in every day. I try to between 4:30 and 6:30 just get solid reading and prep in every day. Plus whatever I do after the show, after we're done recording. But today was just one of those days. We are still going to do on this day. And as a matter of fact, yeah, I think we'll do it now. We are the Sports Kings, Big Mike, Rob Calloway. You're hearing us via Spreaker.com. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live. We're also on email, sportskingslive@gmail.com. And right now, we'll take a look back and see what happened on May 14th in the past.
It's the Sports Kings.
On this day. All right. A unedited version, an unvetted version of On This Day. Yeah, straight from the tap is what we getting this from. On this day in 1874, McGill University and Harvard met at Cambridge, Massachusetts for the first college football game to charge admission. That's where it all started, Rob. Way back in 1874. And somebody got the bright idea, like, you know what I believe? People will pay to come see these damn kids play